Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Pern XX TV. I'm your host, Pern, aka Jason, aka Pern. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hope everybody's doing very well. Hope everything's going very well. Hope everybody's doing very, very well. I hope everybody's having wonderful days. Hope everything's going very, very well. And just want to point out, there's been some recent events that have happened, and my only opinion is that the events that have happened should not happen to anyone. No one deserves to have their life ended, regardless of your race, regardless of your political affiliation, regardless of what you stand for. No human being deserves to perish. It is not right, and it should never be right. So, but that's what I'll say about that, and that's all I will allow to be said about that, because I know they are hot subjects. So I'm gonna stay away from those subjects. So anyway, yeah, we're here to play video games, aren't we? What the? My shit's acting up. Oh shit. I think I got it right. An itch on the inside of my nose. Okay, an itch. Ugh. Anyway, hope everybody's doing very well. Night, in case you didn't know, the Outworlds. The Outworlds. Um, in case you guys are catching this on my edited YouTube VODs or whatnot, I do edit me VODs. My VODs, I do edit. Let's see. Let's see. My latest one, the stream from last night, is up and going. I try to get them up as soon as possible, but they're up and going. One thing I will say about Outworld, it's hilarious. It's flippin' hilarious. It is funny. It's a good game. I like it. Obsidian had their dirty little hands on it. Yeah, check out my Discord, check out YouTube, all that good stuff. Exclamation mark YouTube, exclamation mark Discord, exclamation mark Twitter, exclamation mark Blue Sky, whatever. Those are my socials and stuff like that. Oh yeah. Let's see. There we go. This is Outer Worlds, Spacer's Choice Edition. Hope you guys like salt tuna, because guess what? There's going to be a lot of salt tuna going on in here. Now I'm interested in what I wonder what chocolate or white chocolate flavored salt tuna would taste like. Don't you? I mean, that's curious now. Yes, white chocolate flavor. But I saw what salt tuna is made out of, and they got sprat, which is basically rats with big ears and stuff like that. Corpses everywhere. So I imagine that's where salt tuna comes from. Yummy. It's the food of choice. Food of choice. Eat well. Alright, well, we get back to this game, shall we? Let me see. There we go. And let's see. We were using the keyboard and mouse for this. You can find this game on Steam and on the Epic Store, I believe. Ah, yes, here I am. Let's see, I need to look at my journal. Look at the map, see where that is. Okay, well. Guess what? We're going to the dude's domicile. All right, let's see. Okay, good. Just making sure there's no landmines around, because there are usually landmines, and oh, I know like landmines. Ooh, back up. Gotta pull stuff up. I already took care of these guys. That's right. Let's see. All right. We're gonna sneak.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Shh. Yes, that was my partner, VOD, or whatever her name is. She says, keep it quiet. We're hunting rabbits. Yeah. Her body. Yeah. I think that's her last name, though. Whatever junk you can pick up. That way you can sell it. It's like Fallout, except for a lot more. Well, actually, it's probably got the same amount of violence as Fallout. Not as much space stuff, or space battles as in Starfield. This is still a blast. Choices matter a lot. I'm moving around like this. Be very, very quiet. I said be quiet, goddammit! Shh. We're supposed to be quiet in here. What the? So how do you get in there? Well, no. It's got to be a way you get in there, right? Well, that just won't do. That will do. What is it? Marauders killing marauders? I'm good down for that, but
Incoming! Not even a sprint.
that all? See, blow off limbs. I'm good at doing that. Yes, there is blood and gore. This game is rated M for mature for a reason. Probably blood, gore, violence, and there is quite a bit of fucks not given. Hello, anybody home? No one here but just us thieves, just trying to steal stuff, that's all. Ollie, ollie, I'll come free. Just leave your valuables. And your pants. Yes, leave your pants. Ooh. Yep. A lot. Hmm. Look at that sky. Looks pretty. Quiet. Oh, there's a cave entrance on the other side. I think there's a cave entrance. Sneaking. That didn't wake him up. I don't know what will. Keep hearing roaring. Like something's around here somewhere.
Easy.
Don't think I woke anything up. We'll find out here in a second, won't we? Face only a mother could love. Map.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
Hey, Big, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Let me give you a good old shout out. It's good to see ya. Bam! 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 Welcome in, welcome in. I hope everything's doing very well. You know me. Trying to not choke to death. Because, you know, asthma and stuff. I brought you your book.
On that matter we discussed?
Yes.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Well, that's good, that's good.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field. Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Something you need?
Now, let's see. Did that. Okay. I didn't botch any yet. That's good. Let's see. Divert power to this town, or or divert power
Been
to
eating
the.
nothing but saltine.
So many choices. So little time. All right, let's see what we got. Huh.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Nasty. Can't be good for you.
Had your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Definitely company man.
Music to my ears.
Ooh. Wait. Let's sell some stuff. First. First, let's start with the weapons. Start with your weapons, friend. All right. Well.
Spacer's Choice, the brand of choice for spacers on a budget. Work your jaw on some Spacer's Chaw.
God, he just came up with that one.
Music to my ears.
He just came up with that one. Now get out of my place.
I hate you, vending machine.
She hates the vending machine. There's a story behind it.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
Hey, I'm shooting in the air. Calm down. Jesus. Oops.
Get off the stage, you drunk bastard! Fuck off with the gun!
Fuck off with the gun! Do 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 do. Fuck off with the gun! I'm telling my mommy on you.
You're a cunt!
I love that song. That should be my theme song.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment. Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
All right. Now everything comes right down to it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, This is what we are waiting for. Why do I keep pushing the wrong button? I meant to push the map button. Community said no. Here we go. Accept. Now let's blow shit up. Alright. It's Action Man time.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Did you? Did you? And you didn't? I made him into little bitty pieces. What the fuck? Stupid. You saw her jump in front of me like a suicide mission? Jeez. She did it. She jumped in front of me. I shot her in the back of the head. Obviously, she's stupid. Jeez. Oh, now she's right there. Stop jumping in front of me.
Yeah, huh?
Bitch. They're like, whee! Oh, shit. She dumb. They all dumb. They all jump in front of me. Wee-hop! Oh, shit. I just got shot in the back of the head. I shouldn't... When they're aiming for stuff, maybe, just maybe, you might not want to get in the way of the fucking bullet. Maybe? I don't know. It's just what I'm thinking, you know? Maybe a little, I don't know, common sense. Jesus. You know? I'll shoot you just for fun right now. Common sense, what's that? I gotta jump in front of the gun. You saw that, right? You guys saw that. I mean, you saw her jump in front of me, right? I wasn't just, you know, shooting my load off, you know. She just jumped in front of me. Like I done owed her money or something. Look, I want you to jump in front of me, but not right now. Dang. All right. Dead. Just like you should be. Hey, wait. I thought I deactivated it. Stupid NPCs. What? Why'd you shoot me? Why'd you jump in front of my bullets?
The control room should be off to the right.
Should be, right?
Hope we're doing the right thing.
Ooh, someone lost their head. They were head over heels over something. Womp womp. Get shot again.
We're done.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Oh, wow.
I make it look way too easy. Hey, they're not going to need it where they're going. And they be going to hell. She likes to shoot things. You like to shoot things, huh? You also like getting shot? Hi. You boobies. Love you. You also like getting shot? God dang. Dance in front of my bullets again. Tell you what, dance! Jeez. I think he dead.
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
Can you count to three? Uno, dos, tres. Oh, don't want that. Wait, am I going backwards? I believe I am. I hear some sort of clicking. Some sort of squeaking. Maybe I shouldn't shoot my high-powered rifle inside the... Oh, there is squeaking. Where'd he go? It's under there somewhere. Looked like somebody already opened it. Look, lady, you almost got shot again, okay? Some people want to get shot. Just I don't think that machine works anymore. It just don't do that. Just ran right in front of my bullet again. Do you want to die? 'Cause I can accommodate you. Damn scrat got away again. Got him. Ha.
Processing. Name searching for.
They're shooting each other. That's a good thing. I see dead people.
Just two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
believe you done answered that.
No, 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 just leave me alone. Get away!
You just... I did get away. Jeez. Calm down there, brah. I found the lavatory. They're shooting each other. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Oh. You might want to get that looked at. Sneaky. Who's that? Oh. Oops. Shh. We're still being sneaky. I'm barred from entering. You go ahead and rest. Oh wait, I already got that switch. I hear things shooting each other.
Not real. You're not real.
What? Who's not real?
No, 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 just leave me alone.
Who's not real? That's gotta hurt.
No, 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 just leave me alone.
Sounds like there's somebody down here. Going down?
No, 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 just leave me alone.
Leave who alone?
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom.
Who's not real?
Shoot, scram. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Ugh, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that.
How did
but you
Darth
could rewrite
Vader
the targeting
know
protocols so they
Luke
attack
was
each other
getting?
instead.
How did Darth Vader know what Luke was getting for Christmas? He felt his presence. Yesterday, I accidentally swallowed some food coloring. The doctor says I'm okay, but I feel like I've died a little inside.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
He missed out on dying. Don't mind me, but I'm going to take your impact hammer. I think I'll leave your lube here. And, yeah, I think I'll leave your lube right where it's at. I'm going to take that. And I'm going to take these weapon parts. I'm not going to sleep in your bed. I'm afraid what's in there. I mean, you... And I'll leave you alone to your thoughts. They're shooting each other. Do 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 do. Beep 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 do. Hey, you guys!
Wish I could do that.
You can, you just don't want to.
Mine's clean. You're liable to get scalded.
That sounds pretty.
What happens to the world?
Sounds pretty insane down there. Oh, you need help. I thought I'd help you out there, buddy. Oh, okay. Nothing important over there. Oh, yeah. Maybe I should do that. That's not a good sign. Dude, did it hurt? Here, let me help you out. Wow, there, fella. See, just wait for them to shoot each other and wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh, that doesn't look like a good position. Seems you lost your head there somewhere. I wonder if he saw it coming.
That's the last. I'm not sure what the right is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Been here, done that. Alright, first things first. Did I get everything? Yeah, right. Alright. That was very lucrative. Now, let's go, before we do anything stupid, let's go and turn our nice little quests in. First things first, map. Since I can super jump, or auto, or what do you call it? Not super, fast travel. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Fast travel. Yeah, you can fast travel to some of these places. See that chicken? That chicken I done shot. Shut up! Quit bitching. I haven't shot you yet. Yet. Exactly. Give me a minute. Oh. Nobody saw that, right? Don't say a word. I mean a word.
Where are we headed?
Word. Get back. You saw nothing. You heard nothing. You seen nothing. Nobody here. Huh. So the fertilizer is dead bodies. That's intriguing.
I'm listening.
Better be.
That's not strange at all, dear. Few of us truly know where we are. The world can seem like a forest without end, and it is all too easy to lose one's way.
She's a hippie.
But we must remember that being lost is the first step in discovering yourself. This is the old botanical lab in Emerald Vale, on Terra 2. By the look on your face, I'm guessing you're not quite following me. You not feeling well? Ought to lay your head down if you're running fever. Are you talking about an escape pod of some sort? Where did you say you were from? I could do without the mockery. If you don't want to tell me where you're from, that's fine by me. Is that a new settlement of some kind? I haven't kept news from outside the Vale. Oh, you're talking about that old piece of folklore. Now I'm convinced you're delirious. You really ought to lay your head down, dear. Babbling only agitates the humors. You ought to try some of my purgative tea. Won't cure what ails you, but it will distract you for a spell. Maybe I do. I don't know yet. Growing up, I heard my folks talking about the Hope. Always believed it was just a story we told ourselves to keep our spirits up. Listen, don't you worry about what I think. That's not important. Worry about what the board thinks of you going around talking about lost ships from decades past. No, but the board may have reason to fear you. You carry on about coming here from another world, and people will talk. Talk leads to questions. Ask enough questions, and the board comes answering. I'm listening.
What? She's looking at me like I done lost my mind. Again. And yeah, I lost it. Long ago. Yeah, I lost it. Long ago. But she's just now figuring it out. I mean, she dives in front of the bullets.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Yeah?
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Look, there's only 3. I've given you 2. So...
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
There's that medical stuff. Or that technical stuff. I'm not disturbed. You're disturbed. Let's see now. Join them. Die, robot, die. Where's he at? A crazy dude.
Bring us honor, soldier. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
I will definitely remember you, old man. I will definitely remember you. You're right. I'll forget about him after the next part. So, should I make enemies of a hippie encampment? Or should I make enemies of a whole town? Decisions.
We do this, there's no going back. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Yes.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow, she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Shy dude, don't worry about it. I'm barely listening to you. Well, I can sell my shit at both places. It's just a matter of,
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Gotta do it. I told you I had to do it. I wasn't kidding. Told you I had to do it.
I can't stop thinking of Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
Well, I do have some place to sell my junk. Whoops. Should I give her... Oh, should I give her a grenade launcher? No. No. No, that's not a good idea because she will shoot me. She's dumb enough to shoot me. Shit. Edgewater's gonna be pissed. That's okay. I think. You think Reed's gonna be happy or mad? I don't know. I think he'll be happy to see me.
What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside.
Oh, it's you.
Are we getting paid or not?
Any loss in productivity will be deducted from your pay.
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger.
Now there'll be less sprats in the Saltuna.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me. Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you. All right, easy now. Let's not do anything you'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for, and then leave us be. Stand down, all of you. We're done here.
You almost got shot. Ah! I had to do it. I mean, look. I had to do it, man. I had to do it.
You and I have got nothing more to say to each other.
Shoot you in the dome. Well, that's that, right? Everything's sealed up. Ah.
How am I supposed to file a report with the power dead? How am I supposed to file a report with the power dead?
Very careful.
Headquarters experiencing what we in the profession like to call a quandary.
Well, I don't think I'm wanted back in this town again. Think they're a little mad at me. I think they're a little mad at me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I've never seen the camp so lively.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Sorry.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence. Blunt as a hammer. But you're right. Nothing can undo the past. Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go. I don't look forward to turning folk away. Camp's gotta stay pure, though. Can't have corporate loyalists mixing with us. no matter how desperate they may be. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life. You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined. You are welcome here.
I know. Should I steal her service award? I stole her service award. I stole her service award. That was funny. No one laughs at my jokes anymore. Alright. Before we move on to the next stage, I need to save the game. I usually go the other way and divert power to Edgewater. This is the first time I've diverted power away from Edgewater, so it's kind of interesting. Alright, I have to go use the restroom, so I will be right back. Get your fair warning now. I will be right back. I'm back! That one came from my toes. Anyway, hope everybody's doing all right. Hope we're all doing fantastical. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. FBI, open up! Later. They're after me again. Oh. See, you can't troll me. I troll myself. You know, I start doing things, you know, like this.
Welcome to Australia, cocksucker! Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down!
And that.
Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down!
Surprise, motherfucker!
Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down! Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down! Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down! Come on, Boogie, let's burn this motherfucker down!
You're a cunt!
Love that song. If you guys go look him up, he has all sorts of fun songs. It's so freaking hilarious. You know?
No! No! Fucking no! And furthermore, why?
I've no more fucks to give. My fucks have flown away. My fucks are now so fucked off they refuse to fucking stay.
I love that song. I should add it. I've no more fucks to give. There's definitely lots of fucks given here, isn't there? Let's see. You know, including this one.
Fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck! Oh!
All right. We're here to play video games, right? And have fun. Can't forget to shoot shit.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but That don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post. I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
She sounds
And
like
if
a
you ever
lost
need
puppy.
a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
She's got a captain.
Yeah, huh?
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room. I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain? Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition. That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them. My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it. They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me. The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe.
Just got all
Everything flows from
religious-y.
the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan. The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction. Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death. The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Baconu journal. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems. Thank you, Captain.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders. What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities. Welcome back, Captain. All systems are now operating within acceptable parameters. Shall I take our ship into orbit? We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Sorry, that was an important phone call.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
No, it was just something stupid.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
A wireless.
By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits, first-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram. A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Sweetens my breath.
Science, that's how.
Science! Science, that's how.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Science, that's how. That's how everything is explained.
The ship used to be much quieter.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it? Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was. He meant funny as in odd. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us. Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling. Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed. About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape. That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
So you're gonna call her it, not she?
Though my voice is currently pitched to suggest female, I possess no gender. Any pronoun preferred by the user is acceptable.
Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But
I
I think
don't
we're
trust
good with
that thing
plasma
either.
torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
All right. I wish I could pull it out right here in space. Ooh. That's what that button does.
The ship used to be much quieter.
Shut up, Ada. Ooh. Ha ha! I like my gun. What did he keep in this here? Ooh.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
What a bitch. Should I congratulate myself, or should you do the honors?
Try not to watch your back.
You can select your party members.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it! Blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Paranoid. I would be too. I may turn him in.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Huh. Hey, that's a pig. Huh. That's a pig.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout. Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course. What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Plenty of toilet paper.
Absolutely. Let's talk. No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Ah, the wanted criminal himself. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy. Oh, very well. I can be a little cantankerous when I haven't had my caffeinoids. You have my apologies, and so forth. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist, after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular. Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress. What's on your mind? Armored glass. Not bad. Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray.
Write the whole damn colony to my secret hideout. You're right, I will. Try not to shoot my... Don't shoot my shit, okay? What the... Fine.
Sometimes I can hear Vickers saying prayers to himself. Sometimes I hear him cussing about tossball scores.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? I'll be here.
Attitude.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss? We're cleared to dock with the groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously. I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship. Order does not compute. Nevertheless, I will endeavor to execute
Without
my
a
current
lip.
and future tasks without lip. The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The same ship
Hey,
has
everybody, welcome
several
in, welcome in.
factories, housing sections.
Did we already
and more.
get you a shout out?
Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives. It
All
was
right.
considered a truly neutral territory.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
And fees have been paid. Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Ada's got a little attitude.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a trick.
Going for a stroll around the docking base? Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's a sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? So your ship's got a dark and violent history? This is just too perfect. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss.
Like someone that calls me boss.
Gonna head to Vera's for whiskey and darts. Maybe.
Mechanicals all over, but they still got us sweating to move boxes.
This place has a smell, right? It's not just me? Like mold and old socks.
It does.
So far as you know, I'm not drinking on duty.
You're right. I don't know nothing. Ouch.
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification, please. Everybody's got an ID. Oh, let me guess. You, left it in your other pants? I hear that one a lot. I'd tell you no one's fallen for that line in about 30 years. Then, I'd take the safety off my gun and kindly ask you to move along.
It's a good thing she didn't say that then, right? Right, sir?
Sure, kid. Right. You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it. Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side. Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
This...
Not stuck, per se. You could always throw yourself out the airlock. Of course, then you find yourself with an exciting new problem. Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here. Surely this must be some sort of mix-up.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets, then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford. You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that.
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you. It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway. Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Sure thing. Be seeing you.
My ship is impounded.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew Scholar shipped in and out with.
It's done.
There it is. Now...
Ha ha! Wait, did I just bypass? I did! Yeah, I did that. Let's see, I'm gonna start. Come on. There we go. He has a sawed-off shotgun. Assault rifle? Plasma rifle. Pistol. Shrink ray. Well, damn, he's got some powerful shit. Alright, well.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Favorite sentence. Suck it. Chew it.
Bar is open. Wait. It's not where I want to go. Not yet.
Are you listening? To me, Mfuru?
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy. Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sublevel.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my
Oh my
friends.
god, what the hell
I don't
happened to
mind a
her?
formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Hey, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah. Let me give you a shout out. Bam. Give you a nice little shout out. Cool. Yeah, I saw that. You went from that weird fighting game to Grand Theft Auto yesterday. That was pretty neat. A double pog. Let's see.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
She has a
I
thing
was just
for
thinking,
Pravati.
I haven't got much experience working with actual,
You know,
real
a thing
spaceships,
thing.
Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Yeah, Xenoclash was weird, but it did look very, 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 very intriguing.
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Oh dear.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
She looks high.
Not a problem, Captain. Ask away. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts.
She is high.
Superheated air into my ship.
that was a weird game. It reminded me kind of like if EverQuest was a fighting game.
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that.
She
The
seems
board
high
isn't
too.
helping, and my resources are spread thin.
I mean,
If
look,
don't get
her
those
eyes are
radios back
bloodshot.
online, Groundbreaker,
Very bad.
everyone aboard will be cooked
It looks
alive.
like she just pulled her head out of the toilet.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Miscreants.
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts. I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable. Mardits are descended from the original Marine detachment that crossed the void with Groundbreaker. I don't put their lives on the line if I can avoid it. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
All right.
You mind if I ask you a question? Like, a personal one? Is it true what you said? About being on the Hope? Wow. Well, welcome to Halcyon. I'm Parvati Holcomb. Parvati Holcomb, which you already knew. Okay, I'm bad at this. Reckon we'll have to figure it out together. I mean, if that's what you want. I didn't mean to presume. Sorry.
Keep being snarky. Good luck.
Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms? Gosh, did she ever. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to Junlei? She's just, here's how to fix it. And they trust her. It's just... she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident.
That was interesting.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the fall.
Oh yeah, I gotta save. Holy crap. And I'll be right back. I need to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Whew. What do you think of this game so far? Pretty cool, huh?
Following story.
Alright.
The board would like to remind
The character. Journal. There we go.
spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's involved. You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Going down?
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out,
but only room for one captain.
Woo! Look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she?
We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew.
We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells, making this broken angel fly again. You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, Shit like that. Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way. Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it. Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile. Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank. You can come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place. Or cut them off.
Got another complaint. Worms and shrooms. Find a new friend. This worm fixation is screwing with her bottom line. Backside. Did everyone get branded when they joined with Red's crew?
Nope. You're asking the price of Kansas now that it's home to an original McRed.
I guess I'm honored.
What do you think you're doing? I'm gonna pretend I never saw you.
Good. Is it to the right or to the left? To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? He hasn't got a heart? Not like us. The place is falling apart.
Can't spell groundbreaker without broken. Oh, wait.
Fantastic, we've got them. Now we can move on to cleaner pastures. Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Today's my birthday.
Oh, yeah? Fuck your birthday.
Just random. Today's my birthday. Oh yeah? Fuck your birthday. Wow. That was impressively funny as hell. Just slipping on over here.
It's so cozy.
Yeah, that's the word we'll use. Cozy.
Greg gave me a taste of the good stuff. I've been turning things.
Careful with that shit. He'll end up as crazy as he is. Hey, you!
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
Whatever I want.
Neighbor from above. What brings you to my little moonlight kingdom?
Ain't nobody saw us crouch down here. Going up. I should have handled this a violent way, right? Just going there, guns a blazing.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly...
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation. More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Oh. There's doors in the back. Oh.
Something you need?
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of...
Ah.
Incoming!
We're destined to die!
The hell is it?
Tells you the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Clinic's sweeping.
Captain!
Mess with us!
Now.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps. Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
I think I'm getting all the things I want by now taking all this loot. Hey. Lots and lots of dead robots. They couldn't help it but to die. Or whatever robots do. I mean, I told them to leave me alone and they didn't. Didn't I? I thought I told them to leave me alone. Well, that's what I get for thinking. Well, it takes care of that. Ouch.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular...
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds. You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
All right, next on the list.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities? Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it? I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
CNP near maple syrup.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear? You can't get me out of there.
Please don't make a scene.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Hello. Junlei called up from engineering. Said I should let you buy medical supplies from our stores. Now, is there something I can help you with? If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying. A better selection than you'll find on the promenade deck, and a quality commensurate with a friend of the station.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws. Keep hanging around and I'll begin to think you're here for me. What can I do for you? You have yourself a day, then.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
To the last Raptidon rut in time. Leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you? What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone. Should've known she'd send a bruiser after me. Damned if I don't rue the day I saved her scrawny little hide. Inadvertently, I befriended a bloodhound in the process. Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low. What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Huh?
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
No one here. No one here but us brats. I promise.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time. Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from. Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown. Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free. Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one. Of course, most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
think I've done stole everything. Ooh. Most everything that's his.
This is Halcyon News. Scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was this your room? I'll just move along. Wait, this is almost certainly my room. That's my underwear on the floor.
About applying for military training and lend our wonderful brands.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else? Yes, dearie? Ain't that just a treat? So, you know Edna, over in engineering? On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Start with weapons. Oh shit. I meant to. Ah, oh, god damn it. Meant to buy all that. Ooh. Hey. Huh. Hmm.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom? Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board. Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
That's half the reason I make them, my dear. But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear? That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. Go right ahead, sweetheart. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you. It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me? I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Have you given your auntie a hug today? This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in space.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, nothing.
Nice doing business with you.
Didn't see you. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to steal from someone that was watching me.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet? I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
Monarch is a wretched hive of terrorism and anarchy. We'd best top off our ammo stock before we leave. I'll keep quiet.
Hey, Mr. Vicker. Do you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater? For that ocean stink?
No, I do not.
You're supposed to say yes and go on to explain why. I just want to have a conversation.
Of course you do.
Keep hanging around and I'll begin to think you're here for me. What can I do for you? You have yourself a day then.
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Sugar Bell Flakes and Blueberry
Sublight Salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable? Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. I didn't ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you. When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas. It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nucleon in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
Ah, yes, Alta Vitae. I knew someone who inhaled it by accident. I'd never seen anybody spontaneously combust before.
I see your friend here is the brains of the operation. Good. Every salvage crew needs one. Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood? Don't go looking for anything, except salvage. Just watch out. You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Well, that set me at ease. Let us take heed that we are...
My dad taught me some French, you know? Stuff about omelets and, fromage. I could take a look at that journal.
By all means. I would be astounded, yet astronomically in your debt.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing at all about eggs and cheese in here. Sorry.
Very helpful. Thank you.
CNT pancake mix. Now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on groundbreak.
Ah, the board. Organized.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die? No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table? That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Kind and efficient. Can't say I disapprove. Although, seeing as this woman isn't a member of our crew, it'd be nice if the price weren't quite so high.
I think you may have underestimated the size of Miss Doyle's debt. If you'll look over this itemized bill... I am extremely anguished, Captain. Please respect my feelings in this difficult time.
I doubt Mr. Bedford's ever felt real pain. We could introduce him to the sort of suffering that actually constitutes extreme anguish. For the good of his understanding, of course.
Be careful you don't irritate my guards, Vicar. You might not like their rather narrow understanding of what constitutes excessive force. I'm glad we could come to an accommodation. You may inform Miss Doyle that our collections agent will be recalled. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work? Be my guest. Oh, good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit? You refer to the radiator issue? Oh, goodness, it was dreadful. I was sweating constantly. Chief Tennyson certainly did take her time resolving it. I owe you a debt, then. I was going through 3-4 shirts a day. Still, that Tennyson woman. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She did everything she could. It was your people's fault, not June Lay's.
My, aren't you... excitable. Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day, let alone my deference. I'm sorry, my temper got away from me.
Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss? A luxury stateroom reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use. I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands. I have few complaints. Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course. Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign. When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care. Ask away.
Let's see, we'll go. Yeah. All right, let's see. Oops. Come on, work with me here. All right. This is where I'm going to call it today. Is there anybody in particular you'd like to see us raid? If not, please, forever hold diapers. Let me see. Who do we got tonight? We got... Oh. We got... We're gonna go raid Retro Island Gaming. Haven't raided him in a long time. There we go. Other than that, I'll be back tonight. Probably late, but I'll be back tonight. Later than usual. Surprise! There's going to be a stream tonight. So other than that, you guys take care. Be safe. I'll see you on the flip side. You know, in about 10 seconds.
is not allowed.
Sorry, folks. Also, per